Today's adventure is all about acid.
Acid. And the effects of acid.
You take drugs or alcohol?
What is drugs?
Kids, don't do acid. It's bad for you.
The Bagsy Boy UK Driftenberg GTR burst onto our screens in 2017 in Battle Drift 2, and it's gone on to star in the Driftenberg franchise and countless appearances around the world. But after 4 years of hard service, it's time to reboot, rebuild, rebirth LSX R35 GTR 3.0.
We are back in the workshop. So much to do, so much going on this week. We are fully stripping down the Nissan GTR.
It's a hive of activity at SB Motorsport, and whilst it's usually the SB way to build or fix a car in a massive last-minute panic, here we are in winter, disassembling a perfectly working GTR. Yeah, I know what you're wondering. Why?
Listen up, because I'm going to say this once.
When we built it in quite a hurry.
I want a good, clean battle.
We didn't have a lot of time to kind of complete that project, so we were under really strict time constraints.
We're looking for proximity out there, gentlemen, and speed.
With a video project we were doing at the time called Battle Drift 2.
Get out there and make a bloody good video.
So it was a race against time to kind of put it together.
Brum brum.
And there was a lot of things we probably would have loved to have done in the first place if we'd had more time. So now it was time to kind of strip it down to a bare chassis again, give it a little bit of a freshen up. Liberty Walk had given us a new body kit for it, so we're going to be fitting that. We've got some new wheels coming from Rotorform, and we're kind of just going to spend a bit of time sort of rebuilding the engine. The gearbox has gone back to Quaif for an overhaul, new paint job, and it's going to be put back together and given the love and attention it deserved the first time round. Nearly. Sorted? Right.
1, 2, 3, 4!
We're now on our way back to see our friends at Pro Strip, which is a company in Nottingham that specialises in taking a bare chassis or panels and submerging them in acid so that you get them back basically stripped down to bare metal. They're going to re-dip the chassis, then they're going to do the protection primer dip, and then we'll get the chassis back ready to rebuild.
Order up around the shops and it's away we go. Rich love, roll down, get down. Order up another round of shots. Run, get drunk, get some, have fun. Get into some trouble, baby, like a night.
It's cold up here. It's a lot warmer in Essex. And our steering rack's making a funny noise in the van. But it's alright, it's only when you turn right, not left. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Do you understand the term brass monkeys?
Freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
Thank you. There,
Cold.
see? I'm not going mad.
In very cold weather, the brass would contract,
I was like, did I just invent that?
spilling the cannonballs.
And because Sam was looking at me like I'm a whopper.
The rate of contraction of brass in cold temperatures is unlikely to be fast enough to cause the effect described,
Relates to having cold balls, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so, yeah.
which removes any essential connection with balls.
Ours is a bit more long and pointy. Yours is more fat and girthy. As is more sports-like. Yeah.
Mine's more of a chode.
Yours looks like it's had a good Christmas. What the Nissan GTR looks like naked, completely naked. Just a whole lot of cage, not a lot of body left really. It's got the rear quarter panels, but after that the front end and rear ends have been pretty much cut off completely. So yeah, looking forward to giving it back to them and getting it back in bare metal. Worrying really, because when it goes in a tank of acid you really hope that something comes back out again. Because if you put a rusty car in there, not a lot comes back. But
Like that scene at the end of RoboCop.
We've got the oven ready, so you're going to be able to see it going in the oven.
Are we testing if the GoPro survives?
Yeah, we're now going to test the durability of the new GoPro Hero 9 at 240 degrees.
Gas Mark 4 for 2 hours. Should taste lovely.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Have you ever put a sausage roll in there?
We've put a sheep's head in one of the ovens, believe it or not. So we just saw this skull in the morning.
Oh wow, oh my god.
Okay Steve, so we're going to bait your car. We're going to start off at a temperature quite low at 240 degrees C.
Okay. And
it's going to slowly increment up to a temperature of around about 380 C maximum.
oh my god, I can't freaking wait!
How long is this going to take?
I miss you.
What is going on in there? Why? What is taking so long? I wasted all day here!
So it's the big reveal.
Organic compounds are now gone. It's then gone through the manual power wash to get rid of all the light ash and debris that was left behind from the pyrolysis treatment, and now it's going into the final de-rust stage, removing rust and phosphating the steel as well. So important when it comes out in its final rinse, it's not going to rust again while the car's being fabricated and welded. It's going to be lowered now into our secret ingredient now, and we'll see what happens in about an hour's time. Hopefully you'll all be impressed.
After the acid bath to remove the last of the crap from the chassis, it's time for a thorough rinse before the e-coat process can begin. The e-coat process involves submerging the chassis in a series of 12 special tanks and some magic electricity that makes a base coat of paint stick to the metal due to some kind of polarity type thing in the charge, causing either an anodic or cathodic reactions, and basically just go check out Wikipedia. But it looks awesome. And then, in the dead of night, Bagsy returns.
That's what we're going to do, Steve.
And it's time to take the fresh new GTR skeleton back to SB Motorsport so the build can get started.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette.
Jobs are good. Now the 3.5 hour drive back to
Starbucks.
And I'll have a vanilla, one of the vanilla bullshit things, you know.
Southend.
Let's go to Starbucks.
Whatever you want, some vanilla bullshit, latte, kappa thing, you know, whatever you got.